So we can set up a couple of arm bars off here. I would say it's the same arm bar, but there's two different ways to get your knee out. So when they're going for this crossface here, I want you to go not palm to palm, but I want you to go a butterfly style grip. I want you to go as high up on the shoulder as possible. And the emphasis of this grip is going to be pulling that shoulder down. That's the key to this arm bar here. It's the key to the control over this position. If I grab the grip and their shoulder's high, they turn their thumb to the sky, or they pull it out that way, they turn their thumb up and slip their elbow back. But when we pull their shoulder down, it's hard for them to rotate their thumb back to the sky and clear their arm here. So this grip is all about pulling straight down. So we want their shoulder below their elbow as best we can. And that's what's gonna make it hard for them to turn their thumb up and slip it out. But if the shoulder's high, this rotation's super easy, and they'll duck their elbow out. So once we get here, once we secure this grip again, with the butterfly, we're pulling down. Some guys won't anticipate what's gonna come next. So our right knee, our knee shield knee, is gonna come around their head. And some guys won't even be ready for this. They won't be blocking with their other hand. So we can start to hip out, swing this leg over their head, but we're still keeping the shoulder as low as possible here. We're gonna get that right next to their head here. So we're not gonna pummel the foot straight for the armbar first. What we're trying to do is we're gonna keep the shoulder low, and the force we're gonna apply is gonna rotate their thumb in the right direction for the armbar. But what we need to do, we need to straighten our leg, thrust our inner thigh here onto the back of their shoulder, and connect our left hand as close to our hip as possible here. You see how we've rotated the thumb here the other way? We're super heavy on the shoulder here, so they can't pull their arm out. Then we're gonna pummel our foot inside and all the way through to the far hip, not letting go of our hip until we have the thumb. Once we have the thumb, they can't rotate their hand back through to defend the armbar, so we can switch straight to the armbar. Start to hip in and pull the hand back. Some guys will be a bit quick here, and what they'll do is they'll let go of their hip before they secure the thumb, and they'll rotate their thumb back towards us here. And here, we're gonna lose everything. They might even pass off this grip. So what's key is keep your hip, because that's stopping their hand rotating here. So keep your hip until you grab the meat of their thumb. Then you secure with the other hand on the same position and start to hip forward. Sometimes guys will roll here, stay tight, and keep pulling their thumb, feet back towards you, and start to elevate your hips. All right, so just running through that move one more time. So we've got our frame here. They're still pressuring, they're looking for the crossface. They're thinking they're gonna get a real powerful underhook crossface grip here, but as they grab the crossface, we're gonna reach our lower hand through. We're gonna go palm to palm and pull that shoulder low here. You pull it low again. If the shoulder's high, they turn their thumb to the sky and pull their elbow out. We lose everything. So we keep that shoulder low. Now it makes it hard to rotate. You can even use your head on it to make it hard to rotate again. So I'm pressing my ear into my left shoulder. We're gonna hip out a little bit. If you're having trouble hipping out, you can put your right foot on the floor. So right foot comes to the floor, we hip, and we throw our leg in here. This wouldn't be a submission you can do slowly and nicely. You need to wedge that leg in inside their head here. And I'm gonna hip forward. My leg's gonna be heavy here, specifically on the back of their shoulder. And that leg being heavy and extending is what's gonna cause the arm to rotate. And my hand is gonna be up my leg as high as possible. We're not gonna go here, we're gonna reach deep. And you see how we've rotated the thumb here? We keep this grip tight here. Very difficult to pull their arm out, very difficult for them to lift their shoulder. This leg's real heavy, low. We're gonna pummel our foot through to the far hip. We're not letting go of our hip until we secure the meat of the thumb. We're gonna grab the meat of the thumb with the other hand, and we can start to hip forward. They might rotate here. Guys might take a couple pops to rotate over their shoulder. Just stay tight on that arm. Leg back over the head. Pull everything in tight and start to hip up.